There comes a moment in life when everything gets quiet, not peaceful quiet, but heavy quiet. The kind that forces you to face reality. Bills don't stop. Pain doesn't pause. Dreams don't chase you. And suddenly, you realize something most people spend their whole lives avoiding. Let that sink in. No one is coming to fix your mindset. No one is coming to build your future. No one is coming to drag you out of your comfort zone. You can wait, you can hope, you can pray for someone to show up and change everything. But deep down, you already know the truth. You see, most people live their lives waiting for motivation, waiting for support, waiting for someone to believe in them. But winners, they don't wait. They act when they're tired. They move when they're scared. They push forward when everything inside them says, stop, because they understand one simple truth. Look at where you are right now. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're broke. Maybe you feel lost, stuck, or invisible. Good. Because that pain, that frustration, that discomfort, that's your signal. That's life telling you. Stop blaming your past. Stop blaming people. Stop blaming circumstances. Yes, life is unfair. Yes, things didn't go your way. But staying stuck, that's a choice. Every single day you wake up, you have two options. Stay the same or fight for better. No one is coming to wake you up early. No one is coming to make you disciplined. No one is coming to force you to chase your dreams. That voice has to come from within. That fire, you have to light it yourself. Understand this, you don't need perfect conditions. You don't need approval. You don't need anyone's permission. You need decision. A decision that says, I'm done being average, I'm done making excuses, I'm done waiting. Because the moment you decide to take control, everything changes. Not overnight, not instantly, but step by step, choice by choice, day by day. You build something powerful. And once you have that, you become unstoppable. Because now, you don't rely on motivation. You rely on discipline. You don't wait for opportunity. You create it. You don't need saving because you've already saved yourself. So today, right now, this moment, make a choice. Stop waiting for someone to come fix your life. Look in the mirror. That person staring back at you, that's the one who's going to change everything. No one is coming. So rise, fight, work, build, and most importantly, save yourself. The turning point in life begins when you accept one hard truth. No one is coming to rescue you. People spend years waiting for support, validation, or a breakthrough moment, believing someone will step in and change everything. But that moment rarely arrives. Life doesn't work that way. The world keeps moving, whether you're ready or not. This realization isn't meant to discourage you, it's meant to awaken you. When you stop expecting others to save you, you unlock a new level of power. You stop living passively and start acting intentionally. You understand that your future depends on your actions, not someone else's intervention. This truth forces you to grow, to take responsibility, and to face your reality head-on. It's uncomfortable, but it's also liberating, because the moment you accept that no one is coming, you stop waiting and start becoming. Everything changes the moment you take full ownership of your life. Not 50%, not 80% to 100%. Your results, your failures, your progress, it all comes back to you. Blaming others may feel easier, but it keeps you powerless. Responsibility, on the other hand, gives you control. When you say, this is on me, you also say, I have the power to change it. That mindset is what separates people who stay stuck from those who rise. Even if your situation isn't your fault, it is still your responsibility to fix it. That's where strength is built. Ownership forces you to stop making excuses and start making moves. It turns complaints into action. And once you truly accept responsibility, you stop depending on luck and start creating results through discipline and effort. Waiting is one of the biggest traps in life. Waiting for motivation, the right time, the perfect planet, all sounds reasonable, but it keeps you stuck. The truth is, there is no perfect time. There will always be fear, doubt, and uncertainty. Action is what creates clarity, not the other way around. When you take the first step, even if it's small, you break the cycle of hesitation. Progress begins with movement. Successful people don't wait until they feel ready. They move despite not feeling ready. They understand that momentum is built through action, not thought. Every day you wait is a day lost. Every step you take is a step forward. So stop overthinking. Stop delaying. Start now, start messy, but most importantly, start. Pain is not your enemy, it's your signal. It's life's way of telling you that something needs to change. Instead of running from discomfort, you need to face it, understand it, and use it. Growth never comes from comfort. It comes from pressure, struggle, and challenge. The pain you feel right now, whether it's failure, rejection, or frustration, is shaping you. It's pushing you to evolve into someone stronger. Most people try to escape pain through distractions, but that only delays growth. The ones who succeed are those who lean into it. They ask, what is this teaching me? Pain builds resilience. It builds character. And if you use it correctly, it becomes the fuel that drives your transformation. Motivation is temporary. It comes and goes like emotion. If you rely on motivation, you'll only work when you feel like that's not enough to succeed. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation fades. It's the ability to show up even on the days you don't feel like it. It's doing the work when it's boring, hard, or uncomfortable. Discipline creates consistency, and consistency creates results. The most successful people aren't always motivated, they're just committed. They've trained themselves to act regardless of how they feel. When you build discipline, you become reliable to yourself. You stop making excuses and start building habits that lead to success. Motivation might start the journey, but discipline is what finishes it. The person you've been waiting for your whole life is you. Not a mentor, not a friend, not LQ. Everything you need to change your life is already within you. Strength, resilience, courage, it's all there, waiting to be activated. But it only shows up when you decide to step up. When you stop looking outside and start looking within, everything shifts. You stop feeling powerless and start feeling in control. You realize that you don't need saving, you need action. You become your own support system, your own motivation, your own solution. And that's the most powerful position you can be in. Because when you rely on yourself, no situation can break you. Confidence doesn't come from thinking, it comes from doing. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, you build self-respect. Every time you follow through, you strengthen your identity. But every time you quit, delay, or make excuses, you weaken it. Self-respect is earned through discipline and consistency. It's built in the small moments, waking up on time, finishing what you start, pushing through discomfort. Over time, these actions compound into a strong sense of belief in yourself. And once you have that, everything changes. You walk differently, think differently, act differently. You no longer doubt yourself, you trust yourself. And that trust becomes the foundation of your success. At the end of the day, everything comes down to one thing: decision, not interested, not intention. Decision. A real decision cuts off excuses. It creates commitment. It draws a line between who you were and who you're becoming. Most people say they want change, but they never truly decide. They leave the door open for failure. But when you make a firm decision, I will change my life no matter what, you activate a different level of focus and determination. That decision becomes your turning point. It's where excuses end and execution begins. It's where your old habits die and your new identity is born.